have to take care of your family and, provide, be the pillar. Type in the word family. Or to prove something to yourself. If it is to prove something, type prove in the chat box. Type in the word prove in the chat box. I see family everywhere, and a little bit of proof career is coming here and there. Beautiful. Now I want you to close your eyes to set right intention. Right? I'm serious. Close them. Close your eyes. Don't type anything right now. It's done. Close your eyes. I want you to set intention, because a journey without a destination or a goal is not going to work out. Even if it is a 3 hour journey or a 3 day journey or a 30-day journey, you need a destination. Let's now just imagine the destination so that we are clear on why we are doing what we are doing. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. 90 days from now, you walk into your team meeting and your manager turns to you. Not that 22-year-old who just got into your team, not the external consultant, you. And says, can you lead our AI initiative? Your father doesn't need to work hard anymore, not because he got lazy, but because you finally earned enough for him to rest. Your kids watch you build something on a Saturday morning and they think my parents can do anything with AI. That's not a career goal, that's a family promise. And tonight, we start to keeping it. Open your eyes. Type in the promise. Type in the word promise in the chat box. If you're promising me, you're going to keep your family's promise. If you want to do this at absolutely any cost. Okay? Got it? Promise. Promise. Pinky promise. Yeah, let's go. You know what? I'm telling you all things to fear about AI, but everything I just showed you about AI replacing jobs, that's true. Okay. But something else is happening at the same time. There is a glitch in the system. There is a glitch in the system. Normally, switching careers, learning high income skill used to take a lot of money and time. That's in the old universe. Right now, AI broke that universe. Right now, a 45-year-old operations head with zero technical knowledge can automate a workflow that used to take 5 engineers, not theory, just today. You could give me or give Claude a 20 different documents of Excel sheets with thousands of cells in it and explain about each document in general English. Claude will analyze every single cell of every single document, will literally form you graphs and all and give you a 100-page document in 30 minutes flat. This is how much powerful Claude is. To do something like this, to be a data analyst as an operations manager, it used to take 3 to 4 years. You have to become a data analyst. You have to purchase 2.5 lakhs worth of courses and stuff like that in the past. But right now, you could do all of this super fast with the help of AI. Right? The very system that is replacing people right now is also giving you an opportunity to do things that were not possible in the past. Demand for the people like this who can use AI is exploding. And the supply, almost nobody can do this right now. Like literally 2 in 100 can do this. 98 people never ever even touched Claude. For example, let's just ask this question. How many of you really touched Claude Code or Claude Cowork in the past? Type in the word yes or no in the chat box. Type in the word yes or no. You see, it's a simple tool like ChatGPT, 10 times more powerful. None of us even touched it. And we are only talking about first layer of AI, which is large language model. There are like two more layers of AI tools that we have to master, which we'll talk. We'll talk about 3 levels of AI mastery tonight, but before you go. We're going to talk about prompt engineering. I've just taught you about, meta prompting, right? Simple. That's prompt engineering. The ability to talk to AI tools like Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini, so they do exactly what you need, not the garbage work, but precise, useful outputs. What does that mean is, tomorrow morning, when you use Opus Claude Code, you write three prompts, you will produce client ready market research report in 20 minutes. The same report that will take your colleague 3 days. You use prompt ChatGPT or Claude to build automation workflow that replaces the manual work of 5% team. That is prompt engineering. I've discussed about one technique and one method which is called meta prompting a couple of minutes back. I'll show you again. That's one of 20 different prompting techniques that we teach our learners at Freedom with AI, right? So methods, like, understanding these prompting methods will give you an edge because everyone has access to Claude. What will make you different is to think in depth with it. And we will teach you. And we, in fact, already taught you about prompt engineering. Okay? Make sense? Got it. Okay. So I think I already showed you, but I'll go back and just a second. Yeah. Yeah. How many of you could see my screen? Type in the word yes in the chat box if you could now see a different screen. Yeah. We asked, write me an article on importance of spirituality in the world of AI, act as the world's best copywriter, ask me question before more clarity on what I need. It asked me five questions. 90% of the people will not even write the two statements. They'll just write one. Okay. And now we tried everything and literally created a presentation on AI. I will just show you this particular presentation. Okay. The Awakening, Spirituality in the Age of AI, a conversation for builders, creators, and dreamers. Okay. So there is some layout issue which we could fix. Layout issues. Fix them. It will get fixed. What we've built, what's missing, models that think, why are you building it? Systems that scale, why truly matters. Technology that transform, the meaning beneath the metrics. So you see, that's like what we are building and what's missing and what's possible with the help of AI. And what 5,000 years of wisdom teaches us. In Advaita Vedanta, consciousness witness reality without being changed by it. How do you stay present amid your vision? Non-attachment, interdependence, purpose beyond metrics, mindful in the missions era, the paradox of power. With capability, you unlock a choice emerges. Should you build this? Wisdom, blah, blah, blah. We built connection, but are we connected? Right? We've created global networks, yet loneliness persists. Spiritual wisdom reveals the paradox. Technology connects information, but only genuine presence create belonging. A challenge for you this week: have one conversation face to face, no screens, but about something real. Listen more than you speak. Notice what presence feels like. Then ask yourself: does this technology I'm building enable this kind of connection? You see, how many of you think this PPT that AI just did has a lot of depth? Type in the word yes in the chat box. If you think this has depth, type in the word depth in the chat box. Yeah, of course, if I prompt one more time, like all these layout issues are done and dusted, but we could always copy paste and use Gamma and create the presentation, right? A lot of depth in it, right? It's done by Claude only. There is no other tool. I literally created a presentation with a prompt, right? A lot of things like this could be done. So issues, it identified issues and now it is fixing them. Make sense? Perfect. So now let's go back. This is called meta prompting that we've just did. And perfect. Cool. Cool. Same tool, completely different results. And of course, by the end of this masterclass, you will also get the certification, which is like this mentioned here, so that you could probably print it, frame it, and put it on your wall or put it on your resume and files so that everyone knows that you're an AI expert, right? The difference, and when you walk away with something that proves that you're a master of AI with an internationally recognized ISO certification credential, not a Udemy badge of completion, but a real certification, your LinkedIn or like your profile will get separated from 200 applicants on the same job role that they're applying. Okay, so don't take my word for it. Just see the results that we have. Marketing manager in Hyderabad, zero coding background, automated her entire monthly reporting process in 3 weeks. Her director asked her to present this AI stuff to the leadership. Imagine a 2 years experienced professional is literally presenting that ideas with the leadership. Crazy. How many of you want to present it to your leadership and management? Job seeker in Pune, 8 months of nothing, added AI skills to his LinkedIn, 3 interview calls in 2 weeks, accepted an offer at 60% higher salary. And member in Vizag, first week built an AI content generator for Friends Small Cafe, Instagram captions, menu descriptions, Google review responses, and looked and charged 5,000 rupees for the work that he did. And a member in Chennai, his father asked why he was doing what he was doing on the laptop all weekend. He showed him, the father, the AI tool he built from scratch for a local clinic. His father literally went quiet and said, "Son, what you have done is something I could never do." How many of you want this response from your fathers? Type in the word me in the chat box if you're a student. Yeah. Now I need to say something important. Okay. Because I know some of you are thinking, this sounds amazing, but what if I try and mess it up? You don't need to be perfect at this to win, everyone. You don't need to be super perfect and super professional at AI to win. You can get D minus and still pass. Even if you've learned one tool and one prompting method, even if those prompts are clumsy, even if you only spend 30 minutes a day at max, you still will be almost ahead than everyone who is watching AI on YouTube for years. How many of you agree with me? Because you will now have the framework, you will have the philosophy and techniques that you really need. So you're not randomly watching random content and creating more problems for you. Okay? Got it? I'm going to teach. By the end, I'm done. You're going to know what exactly to do with what AI tool and have to learn which to learn and which ones to ignore. You're going to have an exact framework our 1,000 plus members across 80 plus countries used to negotiate 400% salary hikes. And there will be three specific ways to start earning with AI from this month. I'll teach you those. And I'll also teach you about vibe coding and AI agents. And that's why. Are you ready? But before we officially start the content part of it, I really want to uh, make you understand something about me. Something that's not on my Instagram, not on my website, not in any of the headlines that I'm part of. We lost everything. As a family, we lost everything in 2018. I was an 18-year-old, first year of college, lovely professional university, Punjab. 2 flights away from my family in Eluru. And one night around 11 p.m., my phone rang. It was my father. Now, my dad is a kind of person who enters every room with energy, confidence, and life. But that night, silence. Complete, utter silence. I said, "Daddy, hello, what happened?" and all of that. And I could only listen, more silence. And then I heard something I never thought I would hear from him. My father started crying, and my mother in the background also started crying. For 2 minutes, I kept asking, "What happened? Please tell me," and all of that. My hands are shivering there. And finally, he spoke. "We lost everything. 40 lakhs gone." Someone my father trusted had gone bankrupt. My father took a loan to help them and it backfired. He didn't tell anyone for 6 months. He is literally taking new loans just to pay a monthly EMI of the existing loan, which is like a death spiral. 40 lakhs in total debt. Even if we sold everything we have, we will still go bankrupt because we already have a lot of business loan. Now, here is the part I haven't told you yet. At exact same time this was happening, while I thought my parents were doing financially fine, I was running my own little business experiments at Lovely Professional University, like internet marketing, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, all of that. Every course, every guru, every proven system you see on YouTube and Instagram, I took them and tried and burned my hands. I lost 10 lakhs. Since my parents are business owners, their credit limits are pretty high. I maxed out my father's credit card, mother's credit card, my uncle's card, took loans from friends, family, and anyone who is rich enough to lend me some money. I was that 18-year-old with 10 lakhs in personal debt and two backlogs. My family, 40 lakhs of debt. My CGPA is literally 4.1 or something, 4.1 or 4.2. My attendance is below 40%. No money, no plan, no future. Parents are crying every single night. Father is about to sell everything that we have, and we're going to shift to a very small home, which we never even entered in our lifetime. Like, it's so small that we cannot even live there, technically. That's the kind of home we have to settle in if we go bankrupt. And for those 6 months, I asked my father to give me some time to take more loans. 6 months, I tried everything. I tried even more. I took some more loans and did everything. 6 months later, zero results. My father is almost after 6 months, he's ready to sell everything. I would drop out, just survive. And again, I don't know what in the world I'm asking. I asked him to take more loans for 6 more months. We're already at almost 40, 50 lakhs of debt. And I'm still asking him to take more loans, give me some more time. I'm trying something more. Then I found a masterclass just like this one. A mentor named Houseway Pena. I like did the masterclass on how to build things on Instagram. I took notes, lot of notes. He teaches Instagram marketing in that, during those times. I completed it, took notes. Something felt different this time. This is not hype, not motivation, and nothing like that. Towards the end, there is a course, $1,000 US dollars, and almost 65,000 rupees. I was like, 70,000 more. I have no options. I anyway have like 50 lakhs worth of loan. I took one more loan, 70,000 rupees more. My last shot. This time it worked, and I was able to make 80 lakh rupees in 6 months from a kid who was 50 lakhs in debt, failing college, watching his parents cry every night, to getting featured on Times of India and Indian Express at 19. This is like 7 years back, by the way. My parents stopped crying. My father stopped worrying, especially. I need you to understand one thing. The difference between the 6 months where I failed at everything and the 6 months where I made 80 lakhs was not my talent. It was not the luck. It was not some magic formula. It is right knowledge, right system, and a right mentor. Everything else was a noise. And that one webinar, just like one you're sitting in right now, changed everything for me. Right? From that moment, things moved fast. That agency, Instagram agency I created, turned into a digital marketing agency, and that turned into an AI consulting firm. And that, on top of that, I added Freedom with AI, which is an educational, edtech company. Along the way, Three Joe's Talk, one of the most watched in South India with 2 million views. I gave a TED talk. I spoke at IIT, I spoke at NIT, tens of business conferences across the country, and now I'm speaking in US in few months, and published a book on AI. It's on Amazon right now. consulted companies in Fortune 500 category and listed companies in India, worked with Perplexity, a $20 billion AI company, generated over millions of impressions by creating an AI marketing engine. I was with all the, support from my community, I was able to become a millionaire by 24, and I got an offer to sell my company for 50 crores at 25, literally, and I said no twice. And 25, and thought over 4 lakh to 5 lakh people across 80 countries in less than 3 years after starting Freedom with AI. Okay. Thanks a lot, everyone who is typing in amazing and congratulations and all the cool messages in the chat box. It inspires me a lot. Thank you for being very kind in chat box and listening to my story for 10 minutes. Thanks a lot. Now, here is the thing. India has a lot of people right now teaching AI. YouTube is full of them. Instagram is full of them. But everyone is running an AI masterclass. You have to have a reason to learn AI from me, right? It makes me different. A professor who teaches AI from textbook, knows theories perfectly, and haven't operated in years. Option number A. Option number me. Option number B. A surgeon who performed 3 surgeries this morning and he teaches on weekend. Who would you trust with your chest open? Type in the word A or B in the chat box. A or B in the chat box. Yeah? I am option B. Most people teaching AI are option A. I'm option B. I build clients this week for the tools I'll show you tonight. Okay? My actual business is AI consulting firm, and I am probably the only person in the country doing a masterclass tonight while running an AI consulting business that generates crores every quarter while working with the biggest companies in the AI industry itself. The tools I'll show you tonight I used this week for real clients for real money. Okay, I don't teach AI. I do AI and then teach what I do. And I've learned something in the hard way. Achievement without fulfillment is ultimate failure. You have the revenue, clients, the name, and still feel like something is missing. And this teaching and building this community is where that gap fills for me. And honestly, I remember what drowning in looks like. I remember 50 lakhs of debt. I remember my father crying. I remember one masterclass that changed everything. So I'm here because helping you succeed is what makes me and gives me meaningful. My mission is to have 10 million AI enablers be equipped with AI in the next 3-4 years. Not people who know AI, but people who do things with AI. Okay? Everyone, for the next 2 minutes, let's shake the building. How many of you are ready to shake the building? Let's do the shake. Let's do this. I'll just play you a small music. Yeah, I just want you to just do some jumping jacks so that we are energized and engaged. I like to move it.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to.
Everyone, let's go. Let's go.
Move it.
Just
I
stand
like
up.
to move it, move it.
Please stand up. Just do 10 jumping jacks. Just 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 5 more, everyone. Let's do 5 more, okay? 5 jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. The reason why I want you guys to do this is because if you don't shake the building might shake you with boredom. I don't want you guys to feel bored on this. So I just want to keep you engaged. Okay. 15 jumping jacks. You'll feel energy in the body, right? Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Let me just start. Perfect. So now think, how many of you ready to listen to a framework that will change everything that you think about AI. Type in the word me in the chat box. This is something that no one will teach you. Even billionaires will share you so many things, but they'll not tell you this. They know this. People like who are very rich will do this, but they'll not tell you this because it's not easy to explain. So I'll take my 15 minutes to explain this framework that will change almost everything when it comes to AI. You will feel like you can do anything in the world of AI by the end of this 15 minutes. If you are ready for this, type in the word ready in the chat box. Are you guys ready? Ready? Cool. Let me share you my iPad. Perfect. Can you all see my iPad screen? Okay, wait. Okay, just a second. Okay, just a second, everyone. Just a moment. Let me just do this. Just a second. What are we doing? Yeah, can you see me right now? Better? Can you see the iPad screen now? Cool. The framework is pretty simple, okay? The framework's name is Freedom with AI Framework. This is how you really get your freedom if you truly want freedom. It doesn't just give you money or success, it will really give you the freedom that you truly deserve as a human. Okay? And it has three components. And by the way, this framework, I've learned this pretty hard way. Lost a lot of people in my life, lost a lot of money in my life. I lost a lot to get here, right? It's not how much I have made, it's how much I lost because of not knowing this. Okay, so I'll tell you quickly. So there are three components of this. First one is a suspense. Second one is AI. And third one, we'll talk about it after the first one. So now the importance of this element is 30% in the framework. Importance of this is 30% in the framework. And approximately 40% of this framework is the first one. Okay, so since it's AI masterclass, the first thing that you have to essentially do once you know this framework is to do first. And the second thing that you have to do is to master the second thing, which is AI. So now, how can you master AI? So AI mastery happens in three layers. How many layers, everyone, in the chat? Three layers. Perfect. So now it happens in three layers. First layer is your large language model layer. So this is your model layer. This includes tools like ChatGPT. Everyone, put it in the chat box. What are the large language model tools that you know? Gemini. Yes, I could see. Notion is not a large language model tool, it's a normal tool. Claude, yes. Perplexity is also not a large language model. DeepSeek, yes. Yeah, amazing. So yeah, these are the large language model layers. For you to master layer one of AI is to master how many of these tools? One AI tool. All you have to master is any one AI tool out of all the large language models that you have as an option to complete 33% of AI mastery. For my personal favorite is Claude. Okay, but you could choose anything. I would recommend Claude for now because Claude is just amazing. Second layer in this is productivity layer. Okay. So now it's not just using ChatGPT or any of the tools. It's about how effective are you using AI in general. Got it? So now, how many tools you have to master here? You have to master 5 AI tools. Can anyone tell me all the productivity AI tools that you know in the chat box? Can you put it in the chat box? Gamma. Gamma is a PPT maker. Notebook LM is a tool that you could use to learn 10 times faster anything. And yes, Pomeli is one of the tools. Pomeli, yes. And Canva, yes. Notebook LM. DeepSeek is not this. Comet is, yes. Comet is like an AI browser, comes under productivity. Lovable, yes. Lovable is like a web builder, like you could build websites and apps with the help of AI. And today we are going to explore something called Bolt.new, which is also a productivity tool. 11 Labs, yes. So these are the productivity tools that you could use to do things with the help of AI. So you have to master this. And if you master these 2 layers in AI, that's 66% of mastery. And third layer is AI agents layer. How many of you know any AI agents? You just have to master one. Okay. Firstly, it's Claude Cowork. Claude Cowork is a layer, and OpenClaw is a layer. Like is an AI agent. N8N and you could use Zapier, Pabbly. You don't need to do master everything. Make.com, yes. Nanoclaw, OpenClaw, and all of that. So these are available AI agents, and of course, this one tool called Manus. Take screenshot, everyone. This is like crazy top 10 AI tools that you literally have to master. So if you master one out of it, you're crazy. Like you are like 100% now expert in AI. One LLM, 5 productivity tools, and one AI agent. 7 AI tools. How many of you think in 7 weeks you will be able to learn this if you know what you are doing? Kundan, can you just ask Animesh also to come in the meantime? How many of you think it is so easy to learn 7 AI tools in the next 7 weeks? Type in the word yes in the chat box. Do you think can you do this? Yes, absolutely. You see, you could literally become the of using all of these AI tools. Just this. You just have to master 7 of them. Got it? So now the next question that you will ask me is, Avinash, how will I know what AI tools I have to use? How many of you have this problem? AI tools discovery. How many of you have, like, there are hundreds of AI tools and you don't know what AI tool to use? A lot of problem, right? So that's why for our internal members, we've created a tool called AI Radar. It's not available for general public. We've created this tool because other tools are extremely complex. This is like an AI search engine. So AI search engine, you enter the task and you understand what tool to use for what task that you have. Simple. So this is discovery. So now on top of these 7 tools, you just have to know these 3 AI tools. That's it. One is for AI tools discovery, and the other one is to learn AI tools. So now the problem with this AI tools are like some tools are complex. How many of you think some AI tools are complex? Type in the word yes in the chat box. Type in the word yes in the chat box. Yeah, and that's when you learn about this tool called Google AI Studio. Okay, so now we will show you how Google AI Studio works and AI Radar also works. Got it? So you will now know what AI tool to use for what task in seconds using one AI tool called AI Radar. And you will now learn that tool that you just discovered using Google AI Studio. and then you have a framework to discover and master 7 AI tools like in the 7 weeks. All you need is three things. Okay. So first you have to understand this layers. Once you have these layers, no, now you will understand, okay, I have this task of making PPTs. You will go to AI Radar and ask AI Radar on what to do and all of that. And then you will essentially get to the next stage. Okay. It's like a structure and all of that. And for you to use majority of this AI tools, you need to think with AI. And that's when the last, not a tool, but a technique that you have to learn is prompting techniques. And majority of your prompting techniques are only two techniques, meta and not majority, I would say majority, not majority, but at least 40% of the times Meta and Actas. We just used it in the cloud, right? These two AI tools will be more than enough. Got it? All you need is 10 weeks to learn these 10 things, and you're already a master of AI. If this sounds actually easier than you thought, type in the word easy in the chat box. Type in the word easy in the chat box if you think this is easier than you thought. Got it? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now let me okay show you how AI works. Now, how many of you ready for the next AI tool? Okay, next AI tool. Tell me yes in the chat box if you're ready for the next AI tool. Ready? Perfect. So now you see this AI radar is something that's not available for general public yet. Okay. So don't try and use them. It's just not available yet. Got it? So probably we'll make it available with some 40, 50 credits and we'll do that. But for now, it's not available. It's only for our internal members who are in our community. Let's say you have this work called, let's say coding, right? Coding an app. This is your task. You just go enter that particular task that you have, and you will say budget. You need only free tools, you need cheaper tools, or you're okay with any price. You select budgets. And then do you want small team? Are you a solo member, a small team, or enterprise? I'll just select small team and I want under $20. Then I'll find AI tools. I'll just click on find, and I got GitHub Copilot, Replit AI, and this Tab9 and Mutable.ai. If I'm satisfied, fine. If not, I'll ask for more. I got Claude Code, I got OpenAI Codex, Windsurf, and Cursor. So now if you see, it has ratings also 4.9 and 4.9. So the highest rated out of all of this is Claude Code and Cursor, right? So I'll just click save here, and then I will ask it to compare. So if you like these tools, first you will save and then you will just compare. So now when you see, you will have two tools to compare because we selected on this icon, we got it. So now I'll just click on compare, and now you see AI tool is comparing all of this. So live, it's happening live. So it's saying strong natural language understanding for translating ideas into code. These are the cons. Does not have built-in IDE or advanced refactoring tools. Requires manual copy pasting of generated code into your development environment. And then the cons is here, pros are here. And then the clear it okay. And then the winner is Cursor, right? It says because of whatever the reason, winner is Cursor. So now you will use Cursor, and then if Cursor is not good, you will come to Claude Code and you will go ahead. How many of you think this is crazy? And all of this is happening like right now when we're talking. For example, you need a tool for video editing. I'll just say video editing tool, and I'll just click on find tools. And yeah, so you have CapCut, which is also AI, and then you have KineMaster, and then Opus Clips, HeyGen, Kling AI. So I'll just save this. I'll keep it to compare, and then I'll also keep this to compare and Opus also to compare. So now I have three tools that I've selected in terms of 4.7, 4.6, and 4.6. So I have Google Veo 3 also. So I have four AI tools that I could compare, and I'll just click on this three, and yeah, I think three AI tools I clicked on, and CapCut, Kling AI will get all good pros and cons. We could click on open tool and we will get to that particular tool right away. And now CapCut is the winner. For admin, CapCut offers most balanced and accessible solutions for whatever the reason, whatever the thing, right? So this is the tool discovery. For some people, they just don't need tools. They have to build advanced workflows with AI. So then we'll click on workflow and say building a app, building a app, or let's say creating a marketing campaign. So I have a workflow to create a marketing campaign. So now AI will find what are all the steps that you have to do in your workflow. For example, define campaign objective and target audience, develop campaign strategy and messaging, create visual assets and design templates, produce campaigns, plan and automate distribution, and monitor performance and optimize. So we are literally getting all things that we generally do in that particular workflow, and then we're getting AI tools for each of those components. If this is crazy, type in the word crazy in the chat box. Type in the word crazy in the chat box if this is crazy. Isn't this crazy, guys? I think there is no AI tool in the world that could do this. Like there are a couple of AI tool search engines, but there is no workflow. Like there is no workflow in it, right? So we've created that. So now let's say you want to know what like the most trending AI tools in general in the market. So here we have all the trending tools that update every day. Every day you will find new video editing AI tools, coding editing, coding, designing, writing. All the AI tools will be updated in the top five, I think, seven categories. Okay. So now this is about trending AI tools, and you could also explore generally all the AI tools for different things. Like in this view also, you have a darker mode and you have a normal mode. You also will have all the recent searches that you have, so that you could literally go to that particular search back and find the tools that you got recommended with, right? And all the saved tools are here, and you have your credit system here, and you have your all of it here. If this makes sense, type in the word MS in the chat box. If this is crazy, type in the word crazy in the chat box. Crazy, isn't it? Amazing. Cool. Kundan, is Animesh here? I want Animesh to be here. Kundan, is he here? Crazy. Thank you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now let me introduce one of my team members who is also my co-founders in the chat box. Like, where is it? Yeah, cool. Just okay. I think Animesh need a little more time to come in. Kundan, can you just confirm if he's coming or not? Any problem in joining? Okay. He needs 1 minute, it seems, to join. So in the meantime, I'll go back to my iPad and continue the framework, right? We've just not completed that framework. How many of you remember that framework we're talking about? It's not done yet. Okay. Let me just complete that framework. Cool. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So now this is a framework. We are done with tool discovery. We'll teach you Google AI Studio, and we already taught you this method also. Only thing that is supposed to be done, Google AI Studio, Animesh will come and teach. So now The first layer is sorted. The second layer in this framework, which is Freedom with AI framework, the third layer, sorry, is Swadharma. So how many of you know the definition of the word Swadharma? I know you are like, what? AI, Swadharma, what the hell are you talking? I know I could read a lot of your messages already. But the reason why Swadharma important is Swadharma is basically passion beyond you. What do I mean? Simple, guys. Usually, in the world of AI cannot have passion. It can only do the things that you tell it to do. But human who is passionate will think of things that you don't even tell him or her and do things well beyond his job description to get things done and go beyond what's possible. How many of you agree that AI cannot be passionate and only humans can be passionate about the work or an art or a skill? Type in the word yes in the chat box if you agree that humans can have passion, AI cannot have passion, right? It can mimic passion, but it cannot have passion. That's a lot of difference right there. Okay. So now why passion is more important? Firstly, you will outperform AI only if you're passionate about the work that you do. Otherwise, someone who is passionate will outperform you. As simple as that. If you're passionate, you will have the edge over someone who already mastered AI. You have passion and they don't have passion. You have edge. If you don't, you lose. As simple as that. So passion is extremely important. And first reason is this. The second reason of why passion is more important, when you see your work is getting impacted not just to you, but beyond you. Like you see, your work is paying you money, it is giving you satisfaction. But if you also see 10,000 other people are getting benefited because of the presentation that you do, because of the code that you do, because of the product that you are trying to sell as a marketer, and because of the design that you are trying to create for the product. If you see the impact for the work that you're doing, you are more likely to succeed and then sustain that success than someone who is not following this Swadharma. Swadharma is beyond passion. Swadharma is you have to firstly be passionate about it, and then that passion of yours should not just serve you, but should also serve people beyond you. It could be simply 4 members in your family, or it could be 10,000 members in your community or in your city. If this makes sense, type in the word MS in the chat box. Type in the word MS in the chat box. That is Swadharma. And in the world of AI, having Swadharma is more important than ever. Okay, last but not least, spirituality. You might be thinking, Avinash, what in the world are you trying to teach me by combining AI and spirituality in one sentence? They don't literally fit in. If you think that, you are absolutely wrong. Let me explain why. In the world of AI, when you could get things done faster, smarter, with more intelligent, 10 billion times more intelligence than you, what you need is not speed. What you need is depth. And how can you get depth? By actually doing something spiritual in life. Why? Let's say spirituality. Let's say you do any form of spirituality. Let's say meditation, for example. How many of you feel like literally closing your eyes and doing meditation for 5 to 10 minutes a day can give you more clarity? You will just feel alive and you will have more clarity about your own self and what you want and what you don't want by just meditating 5, 7, 10 minutes. Type in the word yes if you think it's absolutely true. Type in the word yes or no. Yes. So now, this clarity in general in life will give you depth. Okay. If you have clarity, you will have depth in life. And when you have depth in everything that you do, for example, let's say you know what you want, what you don't want, you have clarity in the things that you are doing. Do you feel you can go to the depth of the thing that you're doing when you have clarity? When you have clarity on most of the things in life, you will have depth in everything that you do. You will not do surface level thinking, you'll go and do deep thinking. And deep thinking in the world of AI is very important. And when you have depth in everything that you do, you have more awareness and you have more presence. And when you have more presence and awareness on things that you do, you can take better decisions. And in the world of AI, decisions are the only things that you have to do, and rest AI will take care. And in life, you are sitting here in front of me, and I am sitting here with you today is because sum of all the decisions. You are you because of the sum of all the decisions that happen in your life, all the decisions that you took in your life, small ones and big ones, good ones and not so good ones, conscious decisions and unconscious decisions. All the decisions make up you. And when you know life is about taking that decisions, and life will be more decision making in the world of AI, at work at least, you can only decide and take better and more decisions when you have more spiritual depth. And when you take some form of spirituality, you will get clarity that will lead you to depth and that will take you to decision making power. And when you have the decision making power, you now decide the one who is mastering AI. You see this? This fits amazingly well. First, you master yourself, then master the technology of the century. And when you're mastering the technology of the century, you better master in the domain that you follow your Swadharma in. So that with spirituality, you will see more. With AI, you will do more. With Swadharma, you will feel more. And when you could see more of life, and when you could do more in life with happiness and great feeling, what else do you want? If you follow this, you will not get any disease because you know what to eat, what not to eat, and when to eat. You will know things. You will work with intuition, not with intelligence. And you might be thinking, Avinash, are you a spiritual teacher? No, I am not. I am just telling you the 2 cents I know about spirituality. When I lost my mom to COVID when I was 21, I have a lot of money, success, car, a small home, all of it. But I didn't know the purpose of my life. I don't know anything. That's when I have to come into spirituality, build my own framework to do all the things that I'm doing. Right? So, this I got after losing my mom. This is not a framework that I just read in a book. You will not find this framework anywhere in the world. I can totally guarantee you. Only in my book. Okay? Thank you. Thanks a lot. So this is what you need. This is why spirituality is important. And spirituality, people, when I say spirituality, they'll think it's only about praying God. No, praying God is one way to be more spiritual. And other things, how many of you could tell me more spiritual things that you could do in the chat box right now, apart from meditation? Right? Tell me in the chat. What other ways can you do? Yes, yoga. Yoga is one way to be more spiritual. Running, probably for few people, could be spiritual. And chanting, for few people, it could be spiritual. Taking therapy could be spiritual for you. Coaching, life coaching is spiritual for few people. Attending personality development events is spiritual for you. Visualization is spiritual. Manifestation is spiritual. Stargazing is spiritual. And gratitude, spiritual. Journaling is spiritual. Minding your own business. Yeah, whatever. Could be spiritual. Introspection, literally reflection. Every day reflect by doing journaling. There are like 100 ways to be spiritual. Choose one or two ways to be spiritual and be more spiritual. For me, I do journaling. I have my journal right here. I do my journaling. Right after this masterclass, I'll go journal how did I feel. I have a therapist that I meet her every single week on Friday, 4 o'clock, no matter what happens in my life. That's spiritual. I do a lot of meditation. I go to meditation retreats all of that. So these are my 2, 3 forms of becoming more spiritual so that I will be relevant in the world of AI. It could be different for you. Choose that. Okay. If this sounds amazing till now, type in the word amazing in the chat box. If this is something that you got beyond what AI is for, type in the word beyond in the chat box. I don't want to just give you AI tools and call it a day. Even YouTube will give you, but this framework, who will give you? No one will give you. This framework, no one will give you. So this is where you will get to know more than what you get in 2 years of AI. Got it? Thank you. Perfect. So now, let me introduce my co-founder Animesh. He is co-founder of the consulting wing of Freedom with AI. So Animesh, how are you doing today, Animesh?
I'm doing great. How are you? How is everyone
I'm
else
doing
doing?
amazing. Everyone is doing amazing. Everyone, type in the word hi, Animesh, in the chat box.
Hi, everyone.
Perfect.
People are very active today. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Cool. Let's first show them Google AI Studio. How can people learn any AI tool that they want, or in general, any software that they want? You
Sure.
can.
Let me quickly share my screen. Just give me a moment. Real time. Okay. Can you allow me to screen share? Okay, now I think I can. Yeah. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Perfect. So we'll learn a tool called Gamma. So let me just open Gamma also in the side.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Maybe, Animesh, Google released a new tool, to build websites and stuff. Have you learned that? Like,
Heard about Stitch. Recently, the release for UI UX
let's
design.
let's open Stitch. Let's open Stitch and then use Google AI Studio to guide Stitch. By the way, even Animesh didn't open Stitch. He just heard about Stitch, okay? It's because it's literally 48 hours old. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they released a
You
new
already
version of
used?
Stitch, completely rebranded it. I
Oh,
used it last year. Yeah,
that's why it's last year, not this year anymore. Okay.
yeah.
So we did use Stitch ourselves in the past 1 year, completely rebranded version. So now let's learn this particular AI tool using one AI tool. And by the way, Animesh, type in the link of that exact playground.
Okay. The playground link.
Yeah.
And do you want also the Stitch link?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, I put it in the chat and also Google Stitch.
Okay. Animesh, your sound should be little more
Okay,
recording. Yeah.
perfect. So let's get back to Google. And here, let me do is let me share my screen.
Yeah.
It should ask me. Okay. So sharing my entire screen. Okay. 1 second. Window. Perfect. So my screen is being shared. Let me turn on my mic also. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How can I help?
You guys can hear Google, right? Perfect. So
Yes, I can.
I need your help. I recently heard about this amazing tool called Stitch. It's supposed to be able to design any app or any website's UI for me just with normal AI. How do I go about using it? I'm like using it after 1 year of first time I used it.
I can help with that. To get started with AI design, just type your request into the text box in the center of the screen where it says, "What native mobile app shall we design?"
What if we want to design an app that can create that every day I can use to do meditation?
Yeah, type that. That's what it will say. I want to
Sounds
make
good. You're typing, "I want to design an app that can create meditation." Once you're done, you can click the submit button to see what Stitch comes up with.
Okay, this is I think this generate button you're talking about.
That's the one. The button with the upward arrow is generate. Click it to start the design.
Okay. So what is it doing right now?
It's now designing the meditation app for you based on your prompt. It might take a moment.
Okay. So what are these texts? I think these look like something about the app that they're designing. Can you explain me what is this about?
Sure, that text is the AI's design plan. It's creating a 5-minute meditation app with 4 core screens, a home dashboard for daily sessions and progress, a minimalist meditation player, a library for Explore for themes, and a profile to track your streaks.
Okay. And what is doing right now? I see some more square rectangles on my screen.
It's now generating the different screens for your app based on the design plan. Those rectangles are the placeholders for the home, meditation, and other screens you planned.
Okay. Okay, this looks nice.
The I'm glad you like it. You can now see the home and meditation player screens. The other screens are still being generated.
I'll be honest with you. It's okay, but I want it to look a little more bright, little more orange, yellow kind of a theme. How do I do that?
Sure, you can customize the beam. See the color palette directly above the screens? It's labeled Ethereal Breath. You can click on that to explore different color schemes or create your own brighter one.
Okay, so I have selected this. What now?
You've selected the current Ethereal Breath theme. To get the brighter orange-yellow look you mentioned, you'll need to select a different palette or create your own from the options available in that palette box.
Okay, so you're talking about this box.
Yes, in that box below, you type something like change the color scheme to a bright orange and yellow theme.
Wow. How many of you are shocked to see how crazy fast AI is? Type in the word shocked in the chat box. Mind bending. Crazy. Nice. Supriya says, some shocked. Ayush says shocked. Sunil says shocked. Jagan says
It
shocked.
is pretty impressive. The AI is curating the color palette now to match your request.
Oh, okay, that's great. So it's in process, I guess, right now.
Yeah, we could see that
Yeah, and the left
movement
side.
of, yeah, nice. What else can we do with this?
We can do web designs and stuff also.
Oh, we're designing an app right now, but yeah,
But
nice.
yeah, probably I think these allow you to create like a full prototype next if you do.
Okay. See what models this AI has. I think you people from Andhra, India.
I think they have Gemini models, 3
Oh,
Flash, Thinking, 3.1
oh,
redesigned, Nano Banana.
wow, nice, crazy. So it is not only
Yes,
redesigning, yeah, it is also, yeah.
So
it's applying the new solar flare design system now, which should give your app that bright orange and yellow feel. You can see the available models like 3 Flash and Thinking in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
okay,
Also,
that's
Google, can we also create a payment? Can we also attach payment gateway, deploy this app on a website or something like that? Is that also possible right now?
Yes, those are capabilities the platform has. You can design prototypes with potential payment gateway integration and deployment options.
Oh, nice.
so I
Crazy.
think it came back with the orange theme. As you can see.
Yeah, it's redesigning the things. Rise
Right.
and shine. Yeah.
It looks like
Yeah, I think it looks like it's done.
it
And if you see here, it created a new design system, Solar Flare Morning. So yeah, pretty interesting. So should we keep going with Stitch?
Yeah, let's go. Keep going with Stitch only. Let's complete next 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Sure. So Stitch, now Google, now I think I'm pretty happy with this design. What if I want to make it a little more interactable? Can I do something here?
No. Let's not do that in depth. Let's
Okay.
just go to the next step. Let's see the app, how it looks, and all of that.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
The redesign is complete. To see how the app looks, you can click the preview button in the top navigation bar.
Okay,
Hmm,
that's
let me get
interesting.
this.
So one more thing, I think they allow you to see it how it will look in desktop also, right? How do we do that?
You're right. To see the desktop preview, click the desktop icon in the top navigation bar, right of the mobile icon.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, Animesh, let's prioritize the best features. This is like the least important feature we
I
can.
mean,
Like,
this
what's
is mostly a UI design app only.
no, it's
I
not UI.
understand. We can focus on core features next. What primary functionalities do you want to prioritize?
So primarily this
Uh,
is for like UI design itself.
Ask that. Ask Google. If it's only
So
UI or it is like a developed
Google,
app.
so on this Stitch platform, can I do something else, which is like a great feature?
Certainly. You can try adding a new screen or element by typing your request in the prompt box.
No,
Is there a
I'm
specific
I'm pretty happy with my design. What else can I do?
You can continue to refine it. You could ask for specific changes to any of the screens, like modifying the layout or adding new components.
Yeah. So, Stitch, can I also deploy this app? Is it what's like the next stage? Like, is this the only UI, UX and design platform, or can Stitch also, deploy it and code and all of that? Is it only design or it's also coding?
Did it hear you? Hello, say Google, are you there?
Oh, something went wrong.
Yep. So I was asking, can I do something else in Stitch, like apart from just UI design? Can I deploy the app or something else here, or just it's just for design? Okay, my screen is not being shared. Hello, can you hear? Can you see my screen now? Okay, something is going wrong. Can I start a fresh chat or something?
Yeah, you can.
Hi, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can. It looks like you're in the Google AI Studio playground. How can I help you with that?
So I was
Hey,
using,
Hey Google, the Stitch app that you could see on screen right now, I think it's only UI UX design app, right?
I
Which
see
can
the
do.
mock-ups for what looks like a meditation app. Are you planning to continue working on this?
Yeah, but I just want to see if we could deploy this, or is it only the UI UX of the app that we could create with Stitch?
I'm not familiar with the Stitch app you're referring to. Could you clarify what that is so I can better answer your question about deployment?
so this is the Google Stitch app we're talking about. Google Stitch.
Yeah, it's your own company that
I
developed.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. So Google Stitch is more of a UI and UX design and prototyping tool, as you can see with the different mockups on your screen. You typically wouldn't deploy an app directly from this environment.
perfect. Thank you, Stitch. Okay, Animesh, done. Let's get out of it.
I'll stop sharing this into my Stitch.
Amazing. So, how many of you now are shocked to see
You're
AI?
welcome. What's the next step?
Yeah, nothing. So, how many of you are shocked to see Stitch teaching us a different tool? Type in the word shocked to see. Is it amazing? I feel it's amazing. The reason is you can learn any tool with Stitch. It will like you just have to feel like there's an expert friend who is the other side of your computer and teaching you. Okay, makes sense. This is like crazy good, feature in my opinion. Yeah, and once you can stop, I can show people Notebook LM.
Sure. I'll stop sharing.
Yeah. Perfect. How many of you are ready for the next AI tool? Type in the word ready in the chat box. Amazing. Perfect. Let me just share you. Okay, so this tool that we are seeing right now is Notebook LM. Okay, so the reason why Notebook LM got super famous is that we could learn anything super fast. Okay, for example, all you need to do is, let's say you have a YouTube video and you want to give a YouTube video. You could do the pasting of links. You could upload your own file. You could upload a Google Drive, or you could upload your text. From giving topic, let's say you could give AI in the world of spirituality again or whatever, and ask Notebook LM to write content on your topic, and you could excel, or you could upload, let's say you're preparing for civils, you could upload all PDFs of 100 books that you have or 50 books that you have into this, and you could just chat, summarize, create videos, audios, personalize from the books that you have. How many of you think this is crazy? I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I already generated one whole thing for you, because it takes a lot of time to generate. I don't want you to waste a lot of time. So I just uploaded this document, okay? The inner algorithm article, the same article that we got from the Claude. I just copied that article. I converted that PPT into article, got this article here, and then you will have a chat. I could ask, summarize the doc, and it will summarize the doc. What's the one most important point from the doc? It will tell you the doc. Let's say you could add more. You could add up to 50 sources. Right now, if one source is done, you could add 50 sources. You could literally say, in the fourth book, which is with helper like AI, that you could almost do anything from writing stories to solving hard math problems. You might think the robot is most important thing, but there is a secret. The robot is only as good as the person telling it what to do. Here are the simple versions of no